Okay, so we are back with another Marvel Snap video. Again, another Agent Venom deck. He is the talk of the town at the moment with the new season. And just thought I'd mention as well, I hope you noticed the slightly better microphone that I've got. I'm no longer just using my AirPods for a mic, which is hopefully a little bit nicer for everyone. But as I was saying, this time with Agent Venom, we've got Agent Venom in a Darkhawk deck. So having Agent Venom in this one boosts, again, virtually every single card's power, considering both Darkhawk and then Mystique and Iron Man. They got all of their power based on, obviously, the amount of cards that are in the deck, where you're putting the Iron Man, obviously doubling that power. But I don't think there's not a single card in this deck that doesn't benefit from Agent Venom, which is exactly how to run him. You don't want to run that risk of reducing a high power card's power too much, do you? So yeah, and it works really, really well. I had some fantastic games, managed to beat a Hela deck in this video as well, which is always very satisfying. And it's just an enjoyable deck to play, to be honest with you. The combos aren't too difficult to understand. Most of the time it's just Rock Slide into Darkhawk, into Mystique, even throwing out a Cosmo towards the end to prevent a Shang-Chi. So yeah, definitely recommend giving it a go. I'll show you how I sort of went about using it, and yeah, let's get going. Might as well get that Korg out. I don't particularly want to give them a Korg. I don't want to block up my own deck, but that's fine for the moment anyway. See what they're playing, and then I can probably put the Ravona down on the left hand side. I don't think that's much of an issue. I just don't want to completely block up this side of the board.
Hey, I found a rook.
Gotta run, hun.
Oh, that's never a good sign. It's probably a Hela deck. If it is a Hela deck, it's not going to be much issue for me to put Ravona there, to be honest. Okay. I don't really want to give them either, well, any of my cards. I'm just going to put Agent Venom down. Any excuse to use Agent Venom, to be honest. Oh, just discarded the Agent Venom I gave them. Well, hopefully that meant that they avoided discarding a high power card at least. Okay, very nice. I am going to Black Widow and then Bast, because that will, I mean, boost both Mystique and Darkhawk. It will keep Blade on the same amount of power anyway, but I don't think I'm going to use Blade. And we've got the Iron Man as well with 4 power, which is very nice. Yeah, this is 100% they're just playing a standard Hela deck, which, as long as I commit enough power, shouldn't be an issue. Interesting. What can we do here? I think I'm going to, because I've got priority, hopefully they're going to play Hela if they have it in the middle, which this should prevent. And then there's no reason why I shouldn't be winning both left and right. Oh, please. Okay, well, I feel like that's not going to be an issue. Fantastic. Chef's kiss.
Victory.
Absorbing Man's interesting. That's quite a lucky pull, really, because again, we could Rock Slide turn 3, Absorbing Man turn 4, Darkhawk 5, and then again, hopefully Mystique 6. Marvel Boy doesn't really do much for us. I mean, again, if we have Bast, Kitty, or Korg out, then I mean that's guaranteed power there at least. I reckon now we just go straight into the rock slide Absorbing Man and hope we pull that Mystique. I think that's a pretty good idea. And then we can also put the Absorbing Man over here and get another 2 power because he didn't start in my deck. We've even got that extra turn to draw the Mystique as well, so this is hopefully going to be a good one. Oh, I mean, we didn't need the extra turn. This is pretty much perfect for us, I think. Even get an Iron Man down or something. This is going to be a lot of power. Oh yeah, I did forget that. Oh, well they're going to turn it off now anyway, but
aid my hand.
They could have had an extra couple of power on that rock anyway. Mystique down on the right I think makes sense. Basically a guaranteed win unless they Shang-Chi us now. Okay, that's fine. And then, yeah, Mystique now, which low power as well, which is very nice. Probably good to chuck another rock in there. Lock it up with Black Widow, and probably Iron Man left after this.
I found the rock.
Ah, the Galactus intro. I'm glad we managed to avoid getting ruined by that. And then, yeah, just to solidify left, we're not going to have any problems with the right. And even just get an Agent Venom down for now and a Kitty Pryde maybe. Or do we want to put... I'm thinking maybe put Cosmo down over here again in case there's a Shang-Chi. And then just... Again, that should be plenty of power.
I am Iron Man.
And that's exactly what happened. Love it.
Victory.
I mean, we would have won the middle anyway, but it's nice to know that I can at least read the game sometimes. Nothing to start with, that's fine. Agent Venom now, please. Crown City in the middle is a nice one. Basically have to just make sure we're winning there and then we get a little bit of a bonus. Oh, okay, well, I think our priorities might have slightly changed. But we're basically Darkhawking and Mystique and Iron Manning on that right hand side now. Yeah.
I found the rock.
Juggernaut. It was a bit premature from them. This is incredibly annoying for them. But I can afford to just kind of use those lanes as to chuck things at them. As long as I have my Darkhawk on the right hand side.
Hey man, I'm Korg.
Okay, well the Scream makes more sense with the Juggernaut. But yeah, Darkhawk on the right is obviously the priority for us. And then we've got that Iron Man as well, so... Okay, I thought that might even be a change location thing. If that was the case, then that could have been a little bit annoying. But no. We got the Agent Venom just very late on, but it gives us a bit of extra power at least.
I am Iron Man.
We are the
There was no one to
future.
move. That is beautiful.
Victory.
I think they either got unlucky with their draws, or me throwing a couple of rocks and a Black Widow at them probably didn't help either. Okay. The Agent Venom early is very nice for us. We'll take a... I mean, to be fair, anything would have been nice for us. The fact that they pulled their hit monkey in very early on is also very, very nice. Okay, we will get our Agent Venom down now. Gives a nice little boost to Iron Man and Mystique especially. That is a very nice variant, isn't it? Great Web is so annoying. The only thing that I really try to do when Great Web is on the board is try and block it up as fast as possible, kind of disregard that lane and then prioritise the other ones, and then hope that the opponent's cards just keep getting dragged over there whilst I'm getting power on the left. That is a very low powered right hand side for them, isn't it? I mean, there's nothing to Shang-Chi at the moment, so very pointless. We'll get Ravonna down. And they've blocked up their side now anyway. But there's no reason why I shouldn't be winning that right side. As long as they don't just save up all their energy on Sunspot. But even if that's the case, then they've kind of messed themselves up elsewhere. And then hopefully Agent Venom gets tracked across. Nice. Okay, they only need 6 extra power, but now that we have both Darkhawk and Mystique out, is very nice. Do I put down... Where do I put down Cosmo? The middle, maybe? Where do I think they're going to be putting most of their power? If they put any big power card down in the middle, obviously I can't Shang-Chi with the Cosmo. I'm going to put Cosmo on the left. Okay, Bishop. The Korg is also a good pull. We just get to gain a little bit of power on both Darkhawk and Mystique, which is nice. We've got priorities, so Shang-Chi is kind of useless at this point anyway. Yeah, they did not fancy their chances, and as I say, I do not blame them. I don't think there was any way that they could come back, because they were going to have to probably save a bit of energy for Sunspot on the right-hand side, and if that's the case, they're not going to put anything high-powered on the left or right, and they're not going to be able to play enough cards to warrant Bishop going up crazy anyway. Get Kitty Pryde out, at least get an extra power on there initially. To be honest, you can kind of swap out Kitty Pryde for any number of cards in this deck, because I don't really use them that much anyway, to be honest. Just in this instance, I'm building them up a little bit. But I'm sure there are probably better one-cost cards that you can put in instead. Great Web again. We will... Yeah, Rock Slide. Probably Black Widow next turn. Oh, well, that's very nice of them. We do have our Agent Venom, which, if we were to pull Iron Man, is a nice little bit of bonus power. Or do I just stick with the Black Widow? No, it would be rude not to go for the new card.
Enough said, bub.
Also, Cosmo could do very nicely for us with whatever deck they're, well, their sort of destroy deck. Brilliant, got the Iron Man as well, which is nice. We will... stick it in the middle, why not? I swear if they've got the Infinite, that would just not make sense at all. Then... I was thinking about Black Widowing, but I'm just gonna Cosmo on that left-hand side. I would imagine they probably want to do something with that Wolverine at some point. We have an incredibly tiny null. Fantastic. I can't even Shang-Chi it. Yeah, so we'll just Iron Man that left-hand side. Why even just Korg the right? There's every chance that we win that right-hand side anyway. I think that's spreading enough power across.
I am Iron Man.
Hey, I found a rook.
I mean, that kind of scared me a little bit, but obviously I've only got one card in my deck, which is Bast left. So yeah, not really benefiting them that much, but the Iron Man is what... them having the Iron Man kind of scared me, but... Okay, so we've got quite a lot of our high energy cards already out, which, especially Darkhawk and Iron Man, isn't ideal for not having that Agent Venom instead. Okay, well at least we've got the Darkhawk Mystique line, which is always a useful one, so even if we can just get Korg and Rockslide out at some point, that is as easy as this sort of deck runs. As long as you draw them, that is. Okay, we've got a Korg. I think if I actually... what I'm going to do first is I'm going to Black Widow. And then on the next turn I can maybe Cosmo Korg instead. I just feel bad not using up as much energy as I can if it's not... like I have to use that Korg immediately. Okay, we've got Bast as well here, which actually isn't too bad. Which I'm thinking might even be the better shout, to be honest. Like that. And then just Darkhawk next turn, Mystique, maybe Rockslide if we get Rockslide.
Hey, I found a rook.
Yeah, I did think it was going to go right, of course. But that's nice, no complaints there. I mean, I could even Shang-Chi the left-hand side. That's basically a guaranteed win. Which I might do instead, actually. So I'm going to Darkhawk in the middle. And then probably Shang-Chi left. Unless, again, I get the Rockslide on this next turn, and it might just be a better idea to Mystique. I mean, either way, they're locked up now on the left. Well, they've got the Nightcrawler, but And Bishop just keeps getting absolutely ruined. We got Kitty Pryde. Okay, so again, that doesn't really make sense for us then to go for the Mystique play. So Shang-Chi, and then even just for safe measure, we put down the Kitty Pryde in case they move the Nightcrawler and put something big on the left.
Power must be controlled.
Okay. That's fine. And that is also fine. Cool. I mean, even if we did do the Darkhawk into Mystique, we would have won that one. Okay, might as well get that Korg out. I don't think the Bast does us any good at the moment anyway.
Hey man, I'm Korg.
It's probably good just to destroy
Breaking
that,
news.
so yeah, Killmonger, okay. Which isn't particularly ideal for either Bast or Kitty Pryde, but just feels like a bit of a waste playing either of them. I mean, I'm just going to get Kitty Pryde out there anyway, just to gain that extra power. I can't remember the last time I saw anyone use Angel. That's the Bash gun anyway. Okay, we've already drawn the Darkhawk, which is nice. Just lock them up for the moment. Killmonger, I don't want to give them an extra energy for this turn. They'll probably end up playing Killmonger anyway, to be honest. Or Bucky Barnes. Fantastic. We always like to see a Darkhawk and a Mystique. Again, it's kind of one of those win conditions for this deck. For the moment, might as well just get the Kitty Pryde out. Hopefully they don't put any power on the left. We get an extra bit of energy. Which means that we can obviously just Darkhawk as we were planning on doing anyway. And then next turn we can Mystique and Rock Slide. Do I just play on the left? Again, guarantee that extra energy at least. It's a bit overkill, but I'll put Kitty Pryde out there for now. I'm not bothered about losing any of those cards, to be honest. Have I screwed myself over by putting the Kitty Pryde down? Or does Mystique still work because Darkhawk's the last card on the board? I actually don't know. Oh,
Victory!
thankfully we won that anyway, but if someone could let me know in the comments whether that works or not. I assume it would have not worked. But if anyone knows, please tell me.